with my soldiers. Till we falling in a world of darkness. Couldn't see in front of us, but we still riding. And the world's so dark, but we still riding. Till we fallen soldiers. And I'm gonna ride until my soldiers. Till I'm falling. Till I'm falling, falling. Riding with my soldiers. You never know how my spirit been aligning. I ain't fearing nothing out here till we fallen soldiers. Carry the world on my shoulders. But you never know all this shit that's been weighing on my dome till I'm gone. But I'm riding to my soldiers till we fallen soldiers. Carry the world all up on my shoulders. Riding with my soldiers.
Can you describe your creative process from the initial idea to the final product?
My creative process, it may take different forms. It usually starts with me feeling a strong emotion about something that's going on in my life, and then finding the perfect words to it. And then once I find the perfect words to those emotions, I try to bring that emotion to life in terms of sound. So I come up with the perfect melody that could go with those words, the perfect rhythms and everything that could express how I truly feel. So my creative process is basically, it could start anywhere. It could start from like a melody I hear that inspires some words, or some words that are running through my mind that I put them on paper that inspire a melody. But it's just basically whichever part of those ingredients that come together first, I'll add the following, basically.
Awesome.
It's just, yeah.
Awesome.
I try to express things as purely as possible.
No, that's great. Thanks.
She was my pleasure, she was my pain, she was my soulmate. She wanted the, I like to chase, this game was a forte. My heart was cold, her heart was gold, she wanna rotate. She was my drive, she was my soul, she was the whole thing. She was an artist, art of seduction, she was my cocaine. She was so honest, she never lied, but there's a twist, she told the truth, a hell of a truth, a hell of a truth. But you wouldn't know a thing, but you wouldn't know a thing, you wouldn't know a thing. She took my pleasure, she took my pain, she took my soul thing. She took the door, I'll take the air, but I'm feeling no way. I'm feeling cold, cause she took the gold, but not on some whole thing. More driven than ever, I knew that my soul better 14, but you wouldn't know a thing. You wouldn't know a thing.
Latest project, and how did you approach its creation differently from your previous works?
The latest project I came out with is called Fernway, and it's the most precious work of art I ever released to the world. It's basically all the tracks that I was scared to release because I wanted them, they held a special place in my heart. And I thought I just put all those tracks that I loved the most from the past 5 years that for some reason I had this fear of dropping them, and just put them in one project and just give them to the world, you know? Took a leap of faith with this one. That's what makes this project very special to me. Tears on concrete, she had him balling out with the wicked ways, but we ain't ever falling out. Emotional roller coaster, got her ups and downs. I be running out of space, but she ain't ever running out. She likes men in suits, I know her kind, most of them were with a few. But she looked in my mind, she saw a gold mine the whole time I wasn't with her. I was in cold mind, turned into a bold mind. In the land of the blind, I opened both eyes. My vision's guiding me her way like road signs. Can't let it down, she looking so fine. Talk to her family, they told me waste no time. But I had a thing, she looking so fine, treating me so kind. Girl, I need to know, is you asking for my soul, or can I keep my soul mine? Oh my, oh my. In the land of the blind, she knew she couldn't find a man like me. In the land of the blind, she knew she couldn't find a man like me. Cause ain't quite like me, and her mind like me. And they quite like me, cause they're mine like me. No love unconditional, I'm on a mission too. Bigfoot is ring on her finger, she gets my vision too. Where was she earlier in my life? Tryna holler at her, she read but never replied. Looked me in my eyes, she looked with one eye like she winking. She wants me to read between the lines. Open both eyes in the land of the blind. The man with one eye's the king, but what's the king to a man like me? Who doesn't know how to grind like me, fight like me, get between her thighs like me. That's why she fucking with a guy like me. Alright, see, this is not a one night thing. Oh no, it's 7 in the morning, and the way she on it. She loved the morning sex, and the way she mourning. She loved men in suits, she loved me for my pursuits. Fuck her raw, make it produce. We're building from the roots. In the land of the blind, she knew she couldn't find a man like me. In the land of the blind, she knew she couldn't find a man like me. Cause ain't quite like me, and her mind like Eve. And she quite like me, and she quite like me.
I personally really like the next question because I think it's the purpose of your work.
Yeah.
What messages or emotion do you hope your audience take away from your work?
I hope that my songs get stuck in their head and inspires them to do good in life. You know, like certain things I say, I hope, like there's certain statements I say that might get stuck in your head. Like I say, willpower is real power in one of my songs. I hope that statement just gets stuck in your head and it subconsciously makes you do things with your life, you know?
Awesome.
That's what I hope.
Perfect. No, loud and clear. The next question, how do you see the future of your genre or the music industry evolving? How do you see that change?
I see a lot of artists that at one point they needed to reach out to a label in order to have a voice, just being able to have a voice without any kind of outsider push. Like, you know, if you have a team around you where you can delegate a lot of the things that a label would take over, I feel like people individually could have the label type of power. I feel like people can, every individual has power in their hands to not really rely on a label to push their music or push their art or anything. Everyone has an outlet and everyone can be heard. I feel like that's where we're headed. And it's, I don't see it as being a negative thing, to be honest.
Great. That's well said. Awesome. What's the most challenging part of being an artist for you?
The most challenging part of being an artist, it's well, it requires you to do a lot of things outside of the art that maybe you wouldn't have done if you were just the artist. It means like you're not just the artist. You have a lot of things that you have to do in order to push your art, and it's challenging, but it doesn't mean that it's bad, because it makes you it makes you a stronger person, to be honest, to just do those things. It makes you a more complete human to go through the challenges, go through the business deals, go through every challenge that an artist has to go through other than just making music. It makes you a more complete human to surpass those challenges. But it is challenging for artists who would expect that they would just sit around and like make music, that they have to do all these other things that has nothing to do with the music to make their music heard. That is challenging. That is a thought that maybe you're not as talented in other areas of your expertise as you are in your actual art. But then you would have to learn those areas in order to become a full package of an artist and make your voice heard. It's challenging, but it makes you a better person.
That's a hustle, brother.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. And then the very last question, if you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, you can go as wild as you want. Who would it be and why?
To collaborate. I would love to collaborate with Bob Marley.
Okay.
I would love to collaborate
That's a
with
dream,
Bob.
brother.
Yeah,
That's
I would
a
love
dream.
to. Yeah, I would love. It would be an honor for me to even sit in the same room as Bob Marley to see what he has to offer. Yeah, it's powerful stuff.
All right, from the backstage, they asked me to ask you one more question.
Talk to me.
So this one, we're gonna have a bit of fun with this question.
All right.
If you're stuck in an island,
All right.
what are the 3 albums that you're gonna take with you?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna ask that. All right. Yeah, I don't know. That's a crazy ass, cause you need something for your peace, but you also need something to get you like fighting. If like the bear attacks you, you need something to get you fighting. So I might need like a Get Rich Die Trying, Never Goes Wrong by 50 Cent. That never goes wrong in terms of just hyping me up for anything, right? So I definitely need a 50 Cent Get Rich Die Trying, but I also need a Bob Marley to just zen the fuck out. I don't know if I can cuss, just zen out. I need a Bob Marley situation because it's so light and it's so just brings you to your grounds you pretty much. And the last one, man. So 50 Cent, Get Rich Die Trying, Bob Marley, just the greatest hits. And that's crazy. I might take, that's a rough one. I'm probably gonna take a Pink Floyd album. I'm probably gonna take Wish You Were Here from Pink Floyd. It's just slaps. I don't know how to explain it.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah.
I think you need something to bring you around.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah.
And rest up after your fight.
Elevate my mind, I guess. Like when I listen to Pink Floyd, my brain gets elevated.
That's
so
it, brother. That's
I feel like that would be a good trio.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, I really like them, and I think those are the big hits. So definitely.
Yeah.
Again, Roko, thank you very much for being
you.
a part of this show, and hope to have you back in TOnnel again.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, brother.
God bless you. Thank you.